Brace yourself, guys. I've done a thing. Basically, I got really fed up with my hair the other day. It needed a protein treatment. So my original plan was to do the protein treatment and revise whether I needed to cut my hair, but I decided to just do it anyway. So that's where my hair's gone. I did freak out a little bit whilst I was doing it because the scissors were really blunt, so I was worried it was going to end up crooked. But also this is the shortest I've had my hair for 6 years. So that's that. Now with that in mind, I would now class my hair as mid-length. So I am going to be demoing, I think I've got 5 hairstyles for you guys for mid-length hair. So we're going to start with my current favourite hairstyle. I wear it quite a lot. It's quick, it's easy, it looks cute, and it is a good way of adding volume if your hair's feeling a little bit flat but you can't be bothered to add products and faff with it, basically. So how I do it is I just literally 30 seconds section my hair where I want the clip to sit, clip it in, and then like I'm tightening a hair tie, sort of pull it as you saw there. This side is never quite so easy where I'm left-handed, so it does sometimes go a little bit crooked, but oh well. I think that's all in. Missed a bit at the top, oh well. Ignore that bit. And there we go. So like I said, quick, easy. I always feel really cute when I have this hairstyle, and it has given the illusion of volume. So I am going to give this a 5 out of 5 because I'm going to rate these hairstyles unlike my scarf tutorial. Yeah, the only sort of negative, if you can call it that, is that it isn't the most sophisticated hairstyle, but who cares? I love it. Now this next hairstyle is going to be interesting, to say the least. It's the bun faux hawk. So I'm going to start by splitting my hair into 3. I think I'm going to leave down my front bits, just because I already feel like this is going to be a hit or miss hairstyle. And I'm going to split it into 3 relatively even sections if my hair will allow me to. I feel like that's in half. That's more in half. If you had straight hair, you'd be able to use combs and I don't know, protractors and spirit levels to make sure they're all even, but curly hair, not so much. It's all bumpy on top. So that's the first section, and then I'll do the same. Let's flip that bit forward so it doesn't end up getting tangled up with the sort of middle bit. So here is the fetching triple ponytail look. Now what I'm going to do now is prepare myself, both mentally and for the purposes of the video. I'm going to take my little elastics, which again, I know I always say this, they're really bad for your hair, but if you try and loop them gently, they're not too bad. You just have to make sure you're really careful when you're taking them out. And then I'm just going to pop it over just the once to hold the bun in place. think I've made the buns either too small or too far apart, because I don't feel like I've made them look particularly faux hawky. I feel like I've gone for more the Rey in Star Wars look with these triple buns. I think that top section might be too high. I don't know. Either way, it was quite quick to do this hairstyle. I feel like if I was to do it properly it would be okay, but I didn't, so that's a bit of a moot point. So I'm going to give this hairstyle a 3 out of 5, because I can see the logic of the hair, of what it's meant to look like. I am just awful at putting my hair into buns. If it's not the top knot on top of the head that I've recently discovered I can do, my hair just doesn't like to be put into buns. So yeah. So the next hairstyle I'm going to try has the potential to be quite a nice, simple, formal updo. I've called it the crown turnover bun. I think in the picture she had an elastic, one of the sort of all-round ones. The only one I've got of that is bright red. So I'm debating whether to get it out or to just try it the different way. I'm going to try it the different way. I can always try it properly on the next one. So, as I usually do, I've pinched one of my daughter's headbands. Now I'm going to try and tuck my hair into the headband to try and give the illusion of a sort of crown type thing. I always say try in these videos because I never know if it's actually going to work or not. Right, I think we might be able to fit one more twist in. And then just pull it down like that. I can never see if it's any good or not. Oh well, let's try the other side. And then what I'm going to do is take out these little baby hairs around my ears, and if I've got any here around my temple to try and soften the look. No. This might look familiar to another hairstyle that I've tried in the past. In a Pinterest thing I'm copying, like I said, she had it going all the way around and she just carried on tucking it in as I did here. But like I said, I haven't got a all-around hairband thingy that isn't bright red. So I've tried to sort of make it look a bit pretty. So I'm going to do what I've called, I think it's the turnover bun, I've been calling it. So I'll show you guys now. And then, if you feel it being a little bit fancy, I've got my little flower clip that I generally add to updos. So, as usual, the bits around the side have gone a bit funny. Just separate out these bits a little bit as well. Just try and hide the band. Do you know what though? I actually quite like this hairstyle. Feels quite regal. So I'm going to rate this a 4 out of 5, this hairstyle. It didn't take that long to do. It wasn't particularly fiddly. I think it looks quite nice. I always feel like this bun is a little bit flat, but I've sort of zhuzhed it out as much as I can without, you know, pulling out the whole look. Just gently tug it out of the crown as well to soften the back of it. Yeah, I feel like this would sort of be a nice look for like a wedding or something. In fact, I think it is actually a bridal hairstyle. I think that's what the sort of title was on Pinterest. But yeah, so like I said, a 4 out of 5. It didn't take too long to do. I think it looks quite nice. I do like the sort of effect of this, particularly with the curls. It looks like I've sort of managed to do braids without actually having to braid it. Yeah, that's not a bad look. Always makes me laugh / want to cry doing these videos, because it after each demo you can just see my hair getting bigger and bigger. Anyway, so this next hairstyle I'm going to try is quite similar to what I did in my scarf tutorial video last week. I think it was the last video I did. I've always liked this look, but I've never had a scarf to try it, so that's what I'm going to do now. Now, standard procedure. Keep out my face pieces. I'm trying, like I've said last time, I'm trying to sort of stop these bits looking so thick and heavy. So I'm trying to stop pulling out the hair so far forwards. So I've got the little curtain bangs out, and I'm now going to gather my hair on top of my head. This is either called a pineapple or a willow, depending on your hair type, I believe. Just make sure it's all through. Then I'm going to tie it using one of my daughter's hair ties. Ouch. I'm trying to be quite gentle, believe it or not, even though I've just said ouch. And then I've got a different scarf to the one I used last time. Let's just chuck you back there. So you can either tie it up like this, and then, you know, tuck it in, tie it in a, let's try tying it in a little bow. See if that looks stupid or not. I can't do it in the mirror. Neck. I can dye a bow. I feel a bit like a housewife, and not in a good way. So, and then let's just bring the curls forward. So that's one look. You could try flipping it over so the tail isn't poking out so much, even though I can see it, and tie it round the back for a slightly more boho feel. Yeah, I think I prefer this look. Yeah, let's just move the camera up a little bit so you can see. So I'm going to rate this hairstyle 3.5 out of 5. It was relatively quick, relatively easy. I don't know if my hair just isn't curly enough to sort of get away with having it like this, and I'm not sure if it particularly suits me. Like, it's a nice hairstyle, I'm just not sure if it suits me and my hair type because it is slightly looser. I do feel like this would be more suited to tighter curl patterns, but hey ho. So my last hairstyle for the day that I'm going to be playing with, I have called the crossover braided bun. And I've just thought I might not have enough hairpins to try it. We'll see. We'll think of something. Face framing pieces out. That feels a bit big. I'm gonna, it's sort of just in front of my ear is where I'm gonna take these sections from. Just in front of my ear? Yeah. Because I don't want these front sections to be too big. Obviously you want the bulk of the hair to be in the bun. And then I'm going to put my hair, in fact, to save on hair ties, instead of doing the crossover bun, I'm going to do one of these ones, where you just sort of half pull it through, and then sort of arrange the curls over. I'm aware that probably looks stupid, but for the purposes of this video, you get it. Then I'm going to put these front sections in the picture I'm copying. It was just twists as opposed to full-on plaits. So I'm doing it quite tightly because I know these always unravel. So I'm hoping if I do it tighter, when it unravels, there will still be enough of a twist braid thing. You guys know what I mean. Yeah, see, because I twisted it so many times, you can still see there's a pretty decent amount of twist left even after it unravels. So same again on the other side. That's why I've got that song in my head from Princess and the Frog, because it's at the other side. Oh, oops. You see all my layers popping out. So remember, the actual look is the crossover bun that I did earlier. So if this looks rubbish, just imagine that I've done the bun properly. Ready? Oh, that one didn't twist as much. Right, so next I'm going to take the braids, cross them over the opposite side, and then pin it in place. Ouch. Without scraping my nail off. Oh, this side doesn't go as long. Maybe my hair is uneven afterwards. So that's the braided crossover bun. I'm going to ignore how silly the bun looks, and I'm just going to imagine that I've done it properly. So it's quite a comfortable hairstyle. It doesn't feel too tight. Where it's low down, it doesn't feel like I'm going to get a headache after having it for a while, because I haven't got so much stress on my roots. The braids I feel could use a little bit of work. And like I say, this should be the turnover bun. I just haven't got enough hairpins. I don't know where they've all gone. I had like a pack of 50 or something. This look, let's give it another 3.5, just because I did it. So that about does it for today, guys. My hair is pretty angry with me, so I think I better quit while I'm ahead. Thank you for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope the tutorials were not too confusing and garbled for you. Let me know down in the comments what you thought, what your favourite hairstyle was, what you think of my new look, anything else you want to see. As always, don't forget to hit like, subscribe and share, and I will see you guys soon. Bye bye! I don't know why my face is so itchy today. I think I've got all these little baby hairs.